Okay guys, I've literally tried to film this like 3 times now. Let's see if this one's gonna work. I just thought I would do a quick get ready with me. I have to go to a business meeting and I really don't have much time now, so it's gonna be very fast. I already have concealer and powder on my face and a little bit of this NYX Nuditude thing I've been using for contour because it's a little more yellow because the rest of me is kind of darker now than my face and neck, so trying to sort of warm it up to a more yellow tone like the rest of my skin is. I've already primed with Urban Decay's Primer Potion. And maybe we'll just stick with the Urban Decay theme? I don't know. Probably not. I think I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use the Kat Von D Metal Matte Palette because it's just sort of like become my go-to palette recently. Ever since I got it, I guess. I use it probably more than any other palette. This is the shade Bone, and I'm just gonna take that under my brow bone. It's really light though. I do wish they had a skin tone shade that was like a little bit darker than this in this palette, but whatever. There is one that's lighter. There is a white, a total white in here. And then I'm gonna take Silk, which is sort of like the mauve-y pink color, just on that same brush. And take it all through my crease. I love this color. This is like my favorite eyeshadow at the moment, I think. My favorite matte eyeshadow. I almost like have to tell myself not to use it sometimes. But I'm in a rush today, so I'm just gonna let myself do whatever I want. Yes, self. Do what you want. So anyway, I don't know when this video is going up, but as of now, I haven't uploaded a video to YouTube for like 3 months. And the reason being is that I am a person who gets overwhelmed pretty easily. And I also tend to overthink things to the point of, you know, to my detriment. I just sort of overthink until I am so overwhelmed that I can't like do anything at sometimes. And it's something that, you know, I have always had a problem with, and I'm definitely working on it to not be so, you know, worried or scared or, you know, just constantly full of like, what if something bad happens? Because that's, you know, how my brain works, and it just sucks. I'm sure it like worked like, you know, thousands and thousands of years ago for getting hunted by lions and things like that, but now it's like doesn't really serve me anymore, brain. So I'm trying to eliminate that sort of thinking from my life, but it's quite difficult, as I'm sure most of you guys know. So I just really have been like apprehensive about uploading things to YouTube because so many people have so many different opinions. Like, oh, all that anybody ever does is makeup tutorials. And I'm like, well, I hear that. I hear it, but I'm a makeup artist, so like that's what I'm gonna do. Like my channel has always been, you know, like primarily a makeup and beauty channel. There are some like tags and lifestyle things, and I'm obviously not like a normal, not like an average beauty blogger. I'm not like you know, Jaclyn Hill or someone like that. That is never going to be me or what I look like, or, you know. So I just, you know, I'm sort of like in a no man's land. I'm a weirdo, but I'm also a beauty person because I'm a makeup artist, and I just can't change that. I mean, you know, that's what I do for my life. So there's no changing that. So I don't know. It's like I want to upload stuff about beauty and makeup and beauty products, but then I'm also like, well, do you guys really care about that? Like, what do people want to see? I don't know. So I've just sort of been like overthinking that for way too long. I feel like these are the same color. Hang on. These two, like this dark red one and this dark burgundy one. I'm just gonna use the one from this one, the shade in my palette. So I'm gonna use Velvet. Anyway, so that's where I've been with that. So I feel like, you know, I've been like, well, you have to give people what they want, but what do people really want? And then it's like, well, it's my channel and it's always been like a beauty-based channel, so people probably want to see beauty stuff. And at that point, do you not want to see other things? And see, like, this is like my interior life, my internal monologue. Even when I like go to film or go to edit, it seems like I just don't want to have those like negative thoughts, so I just don't do it. But I think it's very important to do whatever it is that you want. I really feel like that is the only way to live a happy life. So welcome to my channel. I'm gonna put whatever I want on it. Thank you. Anyway, moving along. So now I'm just taking the Velvet and doing this sort of like outer diamondy shape that I do a lot. But honestly, if you guys have some like opinions or what you don't want to see or do want to see, you know, please share them with me. It's good to know, but you know, ultimately it is my channel, so I have to be the one to decide what goes onto it. You know what I mean? Or else it would be your channel. I don't know. But I do care about what you guys think and what you want to see. It's like a balance that I have to try to maintain. Okay, so I can either use Rockstar from the Urban Decay Smoked palette or Volt from Rockstar or Volt from Kat Von D. Urban Decay, Kat Von D. I think this one's too dark. I really like this one though, but I feel like I want my lid to be like a little bit lighter, so I'm gonna try for this guy. And I kind of feel like this one does not blend very well, so I'm gonna put it on with my finger. Like, I thought this was gonna be my favorite shade in the palette, and then when I started putting it on, I haven't used it in a while, when I first tried it out, I was like, oh wow, that kind of sucks. Like brushing it on. But it looks really great when you just sort of like pack it on with your finger. This is just a little more of that silk, that pinky mauve color. And I don't think I'm gonna do any eyeliner, maybe like a little like shadow pressed into the lashes, but you know, that's one way to be 30 minutes late is to start some eyeliner. So I'm gonna take that silk underneath the eyes. And then I'm going to, just like with a push, kind of like a push liner brush, I'm just gonna use some of the Jet color. Just darken it down there because I don't want to make it too dark or too defined, because if it starts getting defined then you have to be really perfect with it and I don't have time. So I'm gonna put some glitz from this palette, which is just sort of like a pinky flesh color. That's right there, because I always have to do that. Okay, now I'm going to use some mascara. I've really been loving this Stila one. So nice. Done. I need to put on my eyebrows. So I just got this Stila brow pin thing, and I do love it. It's the shade medium, so it's like I thought it was gonna be too warm, but it is real gray, which is good for having black hair. I just don't have time for perfect brows today, guys. I just don't. So then this is really old Lorac powder that I have. I've never used this one, it's too warm, but the middle one is like basically black. I'm going to use the Rome NYX matte liquid lipstick. I've just been using this one constantly lately. I'm sorry if you've already seen it on my channel. It is a really good go-to, just like really quick and stays, but isn't too like harsh or anything. I almost like making the sort of outer edge of the lip a little softer just so it looks more natural. This is, I think it's Tea Rose. No, it's Bella Rosa from Milani. I can't get away from this. I mean, it's forever. I'm never gonna finish this. Never gonna finish it. But whatever, that's fine. I don't care. I like having it around. So from the Alchemy palette, I'm going to use, I think I'll just use Pink Opal, and we can just be pink today. That's fine. So Pink Opal right down there at the bottom. And just a little bit. This stuff is really strong. So just a little. Probably won't show up very well on camera, but in real life it's super there, so don't worry about that. Okay guys, that's it. This is how I'm going to my meeting. My hair is probably gonna look like this. I was gonna fix it, but I don't have time. It's just going to have to be this way. All right, so hopefully I'll be seeing you more soon on this channel, and hopefully you like what I put up. And if you don't, I'm very sorry. You can tell me about it if you want to, and I'm more than willing to listen. Anyway, so I hope you guys are doing well, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next video.